those what you want.
See her? She's rude to huh?
Yeah, she was talking much, and I'm just trying to be mean and just show the purposes of studying myself in society. How martial artists who think like me interact, even the most liberal places in society. Rasta. We've indulged in a lot of drugs. I don't know. Just to feel like it. It's one way niggas end up fucking. What not going on? Like on a fucking tangent. It's like fucking clear. Man, but I ain't responsible. All the starving I kept putting out eating. So I cussed like that damn. Damn the fucking thing too. I'm gonna pull over and be responsible. No, but I'm being responsible. Yeah, I didn't tell you on their terms. You know, put eat. Let them cheat, eat. Cheat. Eat you. Just remind a nigga, you know. This is definitely interesting. I think we're pretty close to where we're supposed to be. In fact, we might even be here. Yeah, sorry, my bad. We into this whole Santa Cruz bullshit. Give me bullshit. Kidding. As much as I appreciate you guys for having ATM stuff, you know, having credit card stuff in there. I need some wiggle money, so I will do that. Pop my coins, just like that. Alright. So where we are, 150. Coming out this bitch. I think right there seeing me staring, but I can't really blame her because I just started recording. She's probably like, what the hell? Here we go. I have it posted on the thing, so I'm doing this legally. I suppose, because I'm not touching the phone, right? But it's recording. Public streets, you know, all that legal schmeal. And then let's give a shit about it for real niggas. But we're supposed to pretend to give a shit about it. And I'm gonna give you the raw truth from my perspective. Them niggas on the right, regular niggas trying to blend in, right? You understand? I don't know if y'all see, okay, let me pull it close this one this way. You can see the straight view more. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, you feel me? I said it was like 1:30 or something. River Street. Now, feel me? I'm like excited a bit, nervous, but I've been here for a while, so I'm getting used to it. So I'm less like, oh, it's just in every culture there's a little bit getting used to. You see that beautiful, like, painter-looking woman? Imagine how it would play out if I tried to hard her. Yeah. Wouldn't you love to have sex with her too? I'm gonna give you the raw truth. You know, the raw truth. I mean, y'all might sit there like a little bitch crying, but y'all know this has to be done. Oh shit, my bad. That's it. I told you I had it propped up there. See, I told you raw truth. Y'all gonna see I'm right. You know, let that be a sign. Let both those things be a sign that in the future I am right. What about shorter hair with that sexy wedding dress kind of thing? You ain't married, nigga. You ain't married, yeah. I'm gonna smile on her till what happens. I'm gonna wave at her. Head down, scared. You know, imagine if I tried to talk to her. You see how you don't have to be the top fucking martial artist to see that I'm right? You know what I mean? Oh, shit, fuck this shit. I'm gonna hold this shit. No, fuck the fucking. Alright, I decided this is more important than the fucking law. So I'm gonna keep giving you it raw. Yeah, fuck your fucking uncle. You see, when you're coming out of town, you hear, the hills, right? You hear these little city things, little things that irritate you while you're already feeling nervous, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm not saying you should wild out and beat up the first white portion. God taught us to be nice to JFFs and not to, King Kong on a motherfucker, not to go ape, bananas, gorilla, orangutan, and etc. So on and so forth, we're out here on a Cathcart. On the way here, I noticed some cool streets names, and I wrote them down. I'm gonna go over them, help my high ass remember where to go. See, what was it? Cedar Front, right? Don't go on Front Street to get to where my bank, right? Cedar, right? Mason Bay, the right way. Palm and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's these names. California Street, or play California Street is where a lot of stuff. That's where the Neary Lagoon is, I believe. And so on. So there's ways for people like me to remember quicker than most people. But they don't like my light tempo, Afro-Asiatic, Afro-heavy, or Afrocentric, core, center, the heart in the land of the Nile, the Nile in Israel. They don't like me putting the heart in the Nile in Israel. They want me to put the heart somewhere in Eurasia, you feel me? Those are bitches, they're racist. Let's not beat around the bush. I'm half white, half black, I'm not racist. You show me, if you think I'm racist, put me to the test, go ahead. Any race you think I can't stand, even any point of view, beautiful lady, have her heart, and see what happens. Exactly, shut up, sit down. Now, as you see construction, like I pointed out in giveaway and whatnot, there's always people expanding the little corporate agenda. Even here, oh, she's hot. See the little Palestinian kind of scarf? Yeah, she would have rejected me because, what, you want me to turn around? Okay, For any, why I say that? It's not because I hear voices in my head. This is one of the misunderstandings. It's because I anticipate the opposition view's response as, I was partially taught in different schools, including college. You feel me? So I'm not saying that it doesn't stress you out and just cause you to act like an asshole. I am saying it does. You feel me? So as I'm rolling here, I'm going to a Westcliff, right? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I want all you cops to calm your nerves. Part of the problem is communication. They're like, who's this strange black guy with tattoos and stuff? I'm probably the best friend Santa Cruz has when it comes to morality and the law and a philosophy that will cause people to respect, a very respectable man and follow the law for the most part in a way that everyone can agree is beneficial to all parties involved on this planet, really. The stakeholders, it's pretty much everybody. We are all the top stakeholders. Fuck a corporate pyramid structure and scheme. Fuck Madoff and fuck everyone who thinks like him and tries to make things what they shouldn't be and make things so they aren't what they seem. So here we go on Bay Street, right? See, I'm trying to remember off memory. And I'm rolling out here, you dig? I'm on Bay Street. I'm a Bay nigga. It's right here by Sea and Sand. We're coming here for a season, Sea and Sand, right? Nigga, turn on the Bay, nigga. I'm going, I could have gone straight, right? But I went to the right because I want to avoid that nonsense, okay? So straight is where I need to go, to be by the cliffs. But I take these back roads because I don't feel welcome. And I see women like her on the way. She's pretty hot, But I look for women who appeal to my heart. I'm keep it raw. That one female with the scarf earlier, so I read out of memory, my bad. I saw this beautiful female at the stop sign, sexy as hell, because I want to reproduce with her, is really what it is, because something that reflects a light temple philosophy of mind, body, and soul, I see in her. Now, if she's from the enemy temple and she's just sexy, I'm going to eventually figure it out, but I'm going to be blinded by my lust and my desire for deep, for lack of a better word, romance, love, true love. Makes me wonder if romance is, a play on words. What about love itself? And of course they have different words for love, and and from what perspective, right? So here we go in the circle, right? There's a cross at the beginning of the circle. So in the middle of the circle is a cross, which is a symbol of white supremacy, is one way to look at it. It's a symbol of a Japheth perspective of the Bible. And they're saying, look, know where you are, okay? So then I go on Woodrow, right? Woodrow Wilson, right? And what do you see? You see Wilkes, and went after Wilkes, right? Delaware, right? Coming up soon. You know, Wilkes, Naggly, and you know, she looks kind of like a nice lady, you know. Oh, she's like understanding liberal. You feel me? But I'm trying to, you know, I'm a little bit messed up. I'm gonna be honest, you know. I'm way under the legal limit of drinking. I barely have any weed, and I'm used to drinking and smoking all day. You can ask the Santa Clara County Sheriff Department, all these niggas, and the ones that don't, they roll with them. You know, then this is what it is. So you see, I now, excuse me, I now am instinctually. You see, I can control, use my chi and my vibrations, which is what music is. Vibrations to either calm or agitate. Agitate or calm. So there's calm vibrations that show you my way of expressing that part of me that is nice. So right now, I'm gonna park right here, you know, because I feel like if I park over there without having to, you know, get a sense for the place first, without testing out the pool first, so to speak, and there's water, right? It's a good comparison. Then I'm gonna be, you know, in these people's places. And so I'm wearing a beanie, right? Because my hair's a little bit messed up and shit. My face looks a little bit rough when I've been drinking and whatnot. I'm giving you it raw, you feel me? If you want some bitch watered down shit, some house nigga pussy, or you want some fucking raw shit that's gonna actually help people understand how humans really are, especially the most dangerous of us with the biggest heart. We know how the serial killers are, right? Now let's figure out how people like me are. Those who will stop at nothing to help people out with sacred morality. And stop confusing us for, you know, the bad people in jail. Because both the light and dark path lead to a Roman prison if you don't do it their way. All roads lead to Rome. Are you going to be in the cellar in Rome? In the isolation chamber, psych ward, Babylonian Roman? Because what is Rome? It's the Japheth. The Romans destroyed the temple, man. I'm trying to tell you, they destroyed all three temples. 1, 2, 3. The three main temples. The Babylonian, the mind, body, and soul, right? The Babylonian, the Roman temple, and, excuse me, the Romans and the Babylonians, Japheth, rather, excuse me, destroyed the Babylonian temple, the Roman temple, and Jesus' body. Now, they also destroyed certain things like the Library of Alexandria. So when you look at it from another way, they destroyed the Egyptian Library of Alexandria. And they destroyed many things, but these are the three symbolic ones. And they destroyed, and when they destroyed the temples, they were also repositories of knowledge. So there's mind, body, soul perspective. Now, I don't want to bore those of you who have no heart and no love for me to death. And those of you women who are attractive and thinking about, well, maybe I should heart this guy. You should have been done that. You know, and it's never too late. And I'm like getting a little bit mad about it. I can't lie about it, but I'm not going to take it out on you. You know, if you've been paying attention, you know I meet up with people and I have interviews with people who know that I can control myself and I'm a good guy. You see guys like this, right? He's a cool white guy, you know. He's probably not oppressing anybody. You see how I make the distinction? The eugenicists don't. All blacks are the enemy, and you try to control them and push them around as best as you can. And the ones who are martial artists, you violently oppress and you use all means, by any means necessary, to stop them. Those who are part of one of your controlled opposition groups, you give them just enough of a hard time to make them think that, you know,